Okay, chain's attached at that end. Let's see what happens. Oh, I lied. That scared the shit out of me. I'll put twice as much weld on next time, eh? Hang about. This is very bad. What it's actually doing is now tearing my weld out of the container. So the skin of the container is only like it's less than 2 mil thick. It's a lot thinner than I thought. Actually, looking at it, I think that dent's pulled. I'm just going to relax the block and hopefully I don't have to go any more on that bit. And then slide the block along to the other end of that bar, anchor it to a different point down at the opposite wall, and give it another tug in that direction. Feliz Navidad. Well, even shorter this one, or longer, I suppose. Oh, you bastard! There we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah. There we go. Kind of works. ropes kind of worked. Try this one next. So welcome to the tops of the containers, everybody, and in lovely wintry Lincolnshire. Can actually hear a bike in the distance. Normally you can't really hear much. It's not a bad place, certainly worse places. I'm not used to this flatness though, still after 10 years, you know. Anyway, right, we are on the roof of the container. So what I've done here, I roped one end of that block and tackle to that corner of the right hand container, and the other end goes to the rope on the left hand container at this end, and hopefully this should draw the two side by side. Using rope is a really silly thing to do, but it's the only thing I've got that's long enough. Obviously that chain doesn't stretch, so if anything goes pop, then it doesn't go flying, but the rope is a bit springy, as I'm sure you're all aware. So once I get that under load, it turns this whole thing into a bit of an elastic band. If anything goes ping, then you're liable to get block and tackle in the back of my head, you know. So I've used more rope at that end, yeah, because if I'm going to have any end launch, I want it to be the rope end. So that's only there's only 4 ropes there, but I've got 6 ropes at that end, so this end would definitely go first, and then it'll only be elasticated up to the chain, yeah. Safety first, that's what I always say. As I'm sure you're all aware, I work very safely. Contact. Lovely manly forearms. This is the reason why I went out and bought the biggest circular saw I could find in England. I'm sure you've got bigger ones in the States, you've got bigger everything in the States, haven't you? But this Bosch, 2,200 watts. if anyone else is fed up of burning out cheapo circular saws, skill saws, whatever you want to call them, go out and get this bad boy. Like, you'll never kill it. You'll kill yourself before you kill this thing. Thoroughly recommend it. By the way, if anyone from Bosch is listening, send me loads of free stuff.
So the floor's not straight, which is probably something I should have checked when I started, you know, because if you're going to bolt something to the floor and you want it to be straight, then it's never going to happen unless the floor's straight. Either way, what I'm doing, I've already done it on this side. I've just unscrewed the legs from the bottom shelf, like the floor shelf I suppose, and put a couple of bits of plywood underneath the leg, and then the floor shelf's going to be screwed to the floor. It means the floor shelf isn't flat, but you know, this bottom shelf I wanted to put big heavy things on, like engines and stuff, so I'd much rather it had full contact with the floor than was flat. Either way, I've got this side to do yet, and then I'm going to put some timbers spanning the width to act as a rack for long bits of stuff that I've got to store. Got all the racking done now. You see I've got a bit of overhead storage. There's even a token bit of glass fibre rod up there, just so you all know what I'm on about. These are pretty sturdy, quite happy. I've done loads of racking over the years, like in workplaces and that, and I racked out the container we got at work as well. Each time I like to think I do it a little bit differently and get it a little bit better. The main change here was last time. You know, you might look a little bit ugly, but you know, it just puts a bit more depth here on this joint, so you know, you can get the two screws further apart. That stops the whole thing parallelogramming in both the important directions. Not that it will anyway, because I popped a few self drillers through. I'll stick silicone on the other side of those, and also these spans atop the cross. They'll stop it, you know, wibbly wobbling at all. Still got a bit more paint in this bit. This floor paint was killing me, man. Just got the cheapest floor paint I could to paint the walls and stuff. Not actually the floor. The floor's going to be the only bit that I don't paint. But yeah, it was really nasty stuff. So I've been letting it air out a bit before I put any more on. Down at the back here, these are where I'm going to put my doors. So that door's going to lead through to the wood shop, and this one's going to go outside, so I can lock the main doors up and keep them bolted. Might get rid of the locks on the outside and do something fun on the inside, but I'll only use them if I've got big things to move in and out, you know. And still trying to figure out how I'm going to do these doors, but that's the next job anyway. Probably going to end this video here. I've shuffled the containers about a bit, got rid of the dents on the other one, and got the racking up, a bit of paint as well. So I hope you enjoyed this, and please check that next time when I put those doors in, I suppose. Cheers guys, bye bye.